Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Countdown to Despair Majin Buu Ultimate Gohan and how good he is after his Super Extreme Z Awakening. Now I am fortunate enough to have him at 100% in the Hidden Potential system, as well as him also being at max link level 10. So we're going to see some pretty big numbers from him. Here's an INT Key plus 4 HP attack and defense lead over 100%. He causes immense damage to the enemy and lowers their attack and defense on his super. He also has a 30% chance to greatly lower attack and defense, completely RNG. In terms of his passive, he has a lot going on. Attack and defense of 200%, a guaranteed additional super, launching or changing key spheres from Tech to Rainbow, recovers 15% HP at the end of every turn. When attacking with 12 key or more, gets attack and defense of 200%, and starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, he will randomly change key spheres of a certain type, tech excluded, to INT key spheres. For every key sphere he obtains, he gets attack of 40%, defense of 30%, and recovers 12,000 HP. For every rainbow key sphere obtained, he gets a critical hit chance of 33% and damage reduction of 22%, up to a max of 66%. When there is a superclass enemy, he has attack and defense of 100% and gives all allies key plus 3 attack of 30%. When there is an extreme class enemy, he gets attack and defense of 50% and gives all allies key plus 2 and attack of 20%. In terms of his links, he's got some pretty nasty links. Majin, Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. All pretty good stuff. And in terms of his hidden potential build, I would probably say you want to go additionals into evasion. I would likely adjust my build a bit, give him evasion and let him kind of do his own thing, and give him additionals to maximize his offensive power. I think that's ultimately probably the best bet. In terms of teams, Artificial Life Forms, Symbolic Power, Final Trump Card, Kamehameha, Majin Buu Saga, Majin Power, Power Absorption, Sworn Enemies, Transformation Boost, Uncontrollable Power, and Worldwide Chaos. He's on very limited calibrations, but he's going to be pretty good on all of them. Every team he's going to be pretty solid on. As long as he can link up with a Buu unit, you're going to find that he does a great job. With Majin, Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, and with Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, and Shocking Speed, he can even link up decently with some Janemba units, so it's really not that bad. Obviously, being an orb-based unit, there is big consideration as to how he does with a lot, little, or, a huge array of orbs. It's going to change how he looks very dramatically. So you have to obviously factor that in. The consistency of his orbs is not too bad though. Remember, right off the bat he is making rainbow orbs. Then, starting from the 5th turn, he's making more INT orbs. So he's really starting to kind of create a big space of orbs for him to realistically work in. So I think that is something that, for all intents and purposes, is pretty big. Like, I do think that is very impressive. I think it is something that is incredibly impressive. And yeah, ultimately I think it is really, really, really cool. So for me, honestly speaking, I think he is really, really good. You're seeing 45 million attack stats. We're seeing about 600, 700k defense. But what you have to remember is a lot of the times you have high damage reduction with that. If you will limit to dodge, you should have a decent chunk of dodge. And on top of all of that, all things considered, he does raise his attack and defense upon super when he's facing a super class enemy. So 100% attack and defense and 200% when he is firing that super attack with 12 or more keys. So although the defense looks like 600, 700k, it's probably over 1 million by the time he fires his super attack. Although obviously you have to keep that in mind that he does have that kind of start of turn defense. All in all, I think he looks really, really good. I think he's a very impressive unit. And overall, his Super EZA looks amazing. He functions really well. He works on the Majin Power team, and in general, I think he is a great unit there. He is competing with Tech Gohan, which obviously gives him some issues, since you still probably want to run double Tech Gohans if you've got them. But with the volume of damage he can do. If you have this guy Rainbow and max level links, or even with 2 loops, or just anything really, this guy can hit some crazy numbers. Yes, of course it's orb dependent, and I will say he doesn't have the biggest array of defensive mechanisms. You need to monitor your orbs so you can get that damage reduction up, but all in all I find him to be really, really good. So I'm very impressed with him. I think he's exceptional, and honestly I am absolutely happy with the Super Easy A. He's going on to incredibly strong teams that he's vying with a couple other units for, and they've made it so that he is very comparable, if not the best pick against those units. So an excellent choice. Easy A done, well, sorry, Super Easy A done incredibly well. And yeah, I would say that's it from me. Obviously, if you have any questions or queries, you can let me know, and I'll gladly answer them. But in general, I think he's amazing. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.